Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Rich Hill is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Albies on at first, nobody out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His career batting line against Hill, he's just 1 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Full count now. 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Albies is on the move. He's right there. The second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. 3-0 now.
part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Fastball called for strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2 and a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His career batting line against Hill, 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Markakis, originally from New York State. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
2 balls and a strike to count. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The left fielder,
Now batting, Johan Camargo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
1 strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Smith goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Will Smith. Played on the backhand. Echeverria for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Echeverria now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Echeverria playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Just what you want to see out of your leadoff guy, too. Getting a chance to see what a pitcher has. 4 straight balls in his first at-bat. We'll see if this guy brings one in the zone for him to hit here at his second AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Kike Hernandez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he.
Batter,
you have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Corey Seager.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. And that's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
High in the air out to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And Cody Bellinger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Bellinger leads off first with one away. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. The 2-1 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle, but he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Leading off
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding in, Brian McCann, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, Fred Taylor.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher
Now
continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Rich Hill. He swings and grounds it to short. Hechavarria has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Braves strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Corey Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And He struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chris Martin takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, Chris Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
The high fastball is in there. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Striding into the box, Max Muncy is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it is, and he misses there. 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now. Martin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Camargo coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Joe Kelly takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it is. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Kelly, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Matt Joyce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, the second baseman.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. McCann on second. Echeverria is over at first with 1 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Popped him up. Smith is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 12 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the
Now
right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take
Number
over on the
43,
mound.
Mark Melanson.
Digging in now, Chris
Leading
Taylor.
up
No
for
hits
the
to this
Dodgers,
point.
The right fielder, Chris Taylor.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
3 balls.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pollock.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. Melanson, the former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Turner.
In now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. Scott Alexander will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Scott Alexander.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. The final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on it because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Johan Camargo.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Johan Camargo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Comes set, the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ready with the 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here's the 2-2. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Luke Jackson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 77, Luke.
So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Echeverria into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Seager gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ball two.
2-2.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncy will be next. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line toward right center. And this is going to find a seam for extra bases, and we'll see if they want to wave home that tying run. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, Max Muncy, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. This year against right-handed pitching, Muncy has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's pulled 3-2.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Markakis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Popped him up. Freeman is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A 2-out hit'd win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Echeverria. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 now. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Dansby Swanson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Alexander is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Caleb Ferguson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 64, Caleb Ferguson. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Echeverria at second, Swanson at first, 1 gone. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1 pitch. Shot to third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Braves lead this one 3-1. Shane Green takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Shane Green.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alex Verdugo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Seager.
Standing in now, Corey Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Dodgers down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves pick up win number 20 on the year. Luke Jackson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Shane Green strikes out the side to record the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves closer, number 77, collected win number 2 on the year as the Braves took care of the Dodgers 3-1. Jose Quintana collected win number 3 this year as the Cubs downed Miami 2-0. Anibal Sanchez pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Nationals downed the Brewers 4-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 13-2. The Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-0. Trevor Williams grabbed his second win of the year as the Buccos downed the Rangers 8-0. The San Francisco Giants broke out of a 10-game losing skid as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 6-5. CC Sabathia got the W and now has 250 on his career as the Yankees handled the Mariners 8-4. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they destroyed the Rays 7-1. Marcus Stroman got his 3rd win this season, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 3-1. Andrew Benintendi plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 8-3. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The White Sox stopped their 6-game losing streak as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. The Angels swatted 4 home runs in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 14-4. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. It was their 7th win in a row. Garrett Cole struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Stros disposed of the Royals 1-0. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.